So I've been getting into sheet masks. I tried my first one last month, I think. It came in the BoxyCharm box, and I cannot remember what it was, but I loved it so much. It was amazing. And then I was like, I'm on sheet masks. So then I went to StyleCon and I got one in like the gift bag that you leave with. If you hear any weird noises in the background, it's my cat. She's attacking my purse right now. Just ignore her. So I got a sheet mask in like the gift bag at StyleCon and I tried it and it totally made me break out into hives all over my face. And like when I put sheet masks on, I like move the stuff, like whatever's in there around my ears, down my neck. So it was just like not a good situation. It was all over the place. Like I had tiny little hives all over my face, neck, ears. It was so uncomfortable. And it took a good, I would say a good week to completely recover. So I don't like to describe my skin as sensitive, but I have throughout the years had experiences where certain skincare products and a couple different makeup products have made me break out in hives. Obviously the best thing to do is to find out what it is that's making you break out. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what, it's some ingredient. I don't know what it is. It's really important if you do have reactions like that to know how to combat it. Ideally, you want to prevent it from happening, so knowing what it is that makes you break out, that's first and foremost. But if you happen to be in a situation where you use something and it makes you break out in hives, you have some sort of allergic reaction to it, it's important to know how to be able to come back from that. Okay, so let's use my situation as an example. So I had washed my face, I put the sheet mask on, everything seemed fine, like I didn't have a reaction right away, and then I went and I took it off and then I, moisturized and everything, and my skin felt super hydrated, it was great. And then I was watching a movie and it took about 2 hours for it to really set in. All of a sudden my neck started getting really itchy, and that should have been my first warning. I started developing little hives on my neck and then it just went everywhere. As soon as you see any signs of an allergic reaction, remove whatever you're using and wash your face. That's so important. You do not want to like leave whatever it is and then try to put stuff on top of it. That is not going to work. So personally, I think the best thing to use to remove it is just a bar of soap. You don't want to use any like fancy cleansers that might have other ingredients that might exacerbate the problem, or things with fragrance, stuff like that. You want to keep it as simple as possible. Like you want to go back to basics when you have an allergic reaction. So one of my favorites is Dove. It's nice and gentle, it's moisturizing. This is the Cool Moisture Beauty Bar. Just make sure that it's not like a scented bar of soap. It's not some fancy thing that's gonna have some weird ingredient that could possibly exacerbate the problem. The next two things are absolute staples if you are prone to allergic reactions. First is Cortizone Creme, and the second is an antihistamine. These are huge. I always keep these on deck. I am allergic, well I have a cat, but I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to like some little things like when the seasons change and dust and all that kind of shit. So if I have to sleep and I'm like sneezing all over the place, I always have antihistamine. For me, my allergic reaction is always hives. I always end up breaking out in hives. Just thinking about it, I'm getting itchy. Cortisone cream is huge if you happen to break out in hives. This is absolutely huge because I have no self-control when it comes to itching. If I itch, I'm gonna scratch it. So like, I need it to not itch. And an antihistamine is so important. I know people use Benadryl a lot of the time for allergic reactions, but yeah, I always keep these things. These are just like household necessities that you should have all the time just in case. Okay, so after you've washed your face, you're going to have to hydrate. Hydrating your skin is going to help combat any reaction. So you're going to want to use something that's going to like moisturize and protect, something that's gonna be no bullshit. You don't want any crazy ingredients, you don't want any like salicylic acid or fragrance or anything like that. For me personally, the one brand that I've come to trust 100% is EUCERIN. But my first experience with EUCERIN was the skin calming cream. This is a daily moisturizing cream. It says it has natural oatmeal and rich moisturizers. It's fragrance free. On the back it says relieve and help prevent dry itchy skin with daily cream, specially formulated to calm itchy skin and keep it moisturized. So that's big. I usually just keep this in my purse as like a hand cream, but I've used this on my face in emergencies, so I really trust EUCERIN. It's like no bullshit, it doesn't have any crazy ingredients in it, and it just feels like it always helps soothe my skin after I've had some sort of a reaction. Also from EUCERIN is the Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Face Cream. This stuff is so moisturizing, like intensely. I use this under my eyes. I think they have an eye cream, but I just use the face cream, but it's so moisturizing. So like if your skin has taken a beating and you just like really need to hydrate it, this is amazing. Again, EUCERIN, so it's no bullshit. For some reason, my lips are really prone to breaking out in hives. It happens more often than like my whole face. Sometimes it just happens without me even knowing like what it's come into contact with. But for that, I use the AQUAPHOR Healing Ointment, also by EUCERIN. This is the only thing that I use on my lips. It just keeps it hydrated. I can't use other lip balms for some reason, like Burt's Bees and those like balls, what are they called? EOS? Is that what it is? EOS? I can't use that stuff. For some reason, it just like makes me break out. So this is another thing. If you have really sensitive lips, I definitely recommend this. Okay, a couple of other things that also help soothe and moisturize your skin after you've had some sort of a reaction are aloe vera gel. This guy right here, AMARA Organics. I got this on Amazon. It is 100% aloe vera gel, and you don't have to refrigerate it, which is really nice. So I actually use this on my face every single day, like every single day. I love natural skincare, so I bought this just because I was interested in trying it, but the whole point of aloe vera is to soothe and hydrate dry, rough, itchy, or irritated skin. So this is like a no-brainer. Also, I have 100% pure and natural jojoba oil. This honestly has changed my skin. I don't know if I talked about this in my last, no, I don't think I talked about this in my last skincare video because I wasn't using it yet, but this is used in a lot of skincare. Now, I've seen the best results from natural products. That's just my skin, I don't know. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so moisturizing. It actually mixes well with the aloe vera. So you can mix the two of them together and use that as a moisturizer to kind of like cut down on the oil. Because you will look oily if you just use this to moisturize. Like I only use it at night. But again, this is something that is used to treat like irritated, dry skin. So, but yeah, I also got this on Amazon. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like 15 bucks, which really isn't that bad. But see, I've had it for about 6 months and I've still got about a fourth left. So it's definitely lasting. For everyday cleansing, again, this is by EUCERIN. This is the Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. It's non-comedogenic and fragrance-free. If you're looking for a daily cleanser that's gonna be moisturizing and that isn't going to make you break out, because I feel like there are a lot of cleansers that, you know, they smell delicious, but you don't really know exactly what's in there. Fragrance, honestly, added fragrance in your skincare is just like unnecessary. Actually, all of the EUCERIN products can either be found at Target, Ulta, I would say CVS, Rite Aid, or Amazon. This is actually a recent favorite. This is the Daily Microfoliant by Dermalogica. They sent this to me, I think last month, I believe, at the beginning of October. I've been using it for a while and I just absolutely have fallen in love with it because it's very difficult for me, especially with sensitive skin, to find an exfoliant that isn't like really harsh or irritating on my skin. This is a rice-based exfoliant. It has a lot of really nice natural ingredients, which I'm into. It's got green tea, colloidal oatmeal to help calm the skin. Yeah, so, and it's rice-based, so it has a lot of really nice natural ingredients. It's super fine. It has this like little opening. See that? And then it's just like literally a powder. Like it's like a light powder. It kind of smells like rice and oatmeal, I don't know. It just smells like natural and I like that. So you just use a small amount, I think it's like half or a fourth of a teaspoon, I can't remember, on damp hands, and then you just start working it into your skin. And it's just so fine. It feels amazing, and it feels like it actually exfoliates my face without being too harsh. It doesn't leave my skin feeling irritated. It just leaves it feeling like really smooth afterwards. So if you have sensitive skin and you've had a hard time finding an exfoliant that doesn't irritate it, I would definitely recommend this. New fave. Next up is daily moisturizing. Now my skin tends to be a little bit more on the oily side. It's probably more normal to oily, but when I wear heavy moisturizers, it straight up like oil. Like it's not cute. It gets shiny throughout the day, no matter how dry it is outside. But if you're looking for something that you can wear every day that's going to keep your skin well protected and moisturized, but it's not going to make you look like a huge oily mess, number one is the MURAD Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisturizer. This is amazing. It literally feels like you're just putting water into your skin. Like it feels so lightweight and yet so hydrating. When you're looking for daily moisturizers and you have sensitive skin, I would definitely, even if, like, no matter what your affliction is, if you have breakouts, I would look for products that say that they're hydrating. This doesn't make me oily at all. It just like, it hydrates my skin so well. It makes it feel protected, and it acts as a great base for my makeup. When I ran out of the MURAD moisturizer, I started using the Tarte Drink of H2O, which is fantastic. I love it. I can't say that I love it as much as the MURAD one, but it does have like a similar effect on my skin. The name Drink of H2O is absolutely perfect for it because that's exactly what it feels like. Similar to the MURAD moisturizer, it just feels like you're adding water to your skin. It doesn't feel thick or heavy or overly oily or anything like that. So this is another moisturizer that I would recommend. The only thing is it smells delicious, so I think there's fragrance in it. So if you have a problem with fragrance, you might want to stay away from this and stick to the MURAD one. Next up is the Simple Sensitive Skin Replenishing Moisturizer. This is also an excellent daily moisturizer if your skin tends to be on the oily side. No harsh chemicals, no artificial perfumes or dyes, which is great. It doesn't smell like anything either. If you're on the more oily side, you're looking for something that's going to keep you more matte throughout the day, I think this is a great option. Okay, so last, really quickly, I just want to mention self-tanner. That might seem really random, but I did actually have an allergic reaction to the Saint-Tropez self-tanner. Same like situation, especially the areas where I'm sensitive, all over my face, neck, ears. It's so annoying, happens every time. But the one that I have used that I absolutely am obsessed with is the Loving Tan. This is the 2 Hour Express, and then this is dark. People rave about them so much because they are the best. The color is stunning. It's super lightweight. It blends out so easily. There's no streaking at all, and it didn't. I even use this on my face, and it does not irritate my skin at all. And the people at Loving Tan are just so awesome. Like, they're so nice. So obviously the best thing to do is to know what it is that you're allergic to so you can avoid it. But if you are going to be trying new products, like, you can't always know if you're going to have an allergic reaction to it. So it's really a good idea to test it like on your wrist or maybe like on a patch of your neck. It's definitely taken a lot of trial and error for me to get to this point, but when I do have a reaction, I know exactly what to do. Like, I just go hard on the Benadryl, I use Cortizone Creme, I cleanse, I moisturize like crazy, and you just leave your skin alone. Like, don't put any makeup on, just let it be. Like, you pissed it off, let it recover. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them down below. If you have any tips for sensitive skin or specific products that you would recommend to people, please leave them in the comments below. Or if you've had any like bad experience with any of these products, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Where'd she go? Oh my god, she's so, oh, there she is. It can be sensitive at times. As soon as you start to get itchy or you see some, she just attacked my fucking hand. Bro! Then I also have, I would look. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? You guys, Bite Beauty has the best graphic design team. Like, their packaging, so good.